Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hi bro, now you can hear me right? ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుంది కదా నీకు? మాట్లాడుతున్నా. ఫకత్ బ్రో. యా బ్రో, ఐమ్ జస్ట్ ట్రైయింగ్ టు స్కాప్ సంథింగ్. ఏదో అన్నా ఒక దొంగ క్యారెక్టర్ చేద్దామని చెప్పి ఒక ఫీమేల్ క్యారెక్టర్ స్టార్ట్ చేశా. బాగానే ఉంది కదా. There is an issue. ఇంకేంటి బ్రో విశేషాలు? ఇది చాలా లేట్గా స్ట్రీమ్ అవుతుంది అనుకుంటా. నా వాయిస్ చాలా లేట్గా వస్తుంది మీకు. నేను ట్రై చేసా లో లేటెన్సీలో పెట్టినా కూడా, అయినా కూడా ఇట్లానే వస్తుంది. యూట్యూబ్లో ఇంతేనేమో, 1 minute అట్లా లేట్ ఉంటుంది. పర్లేదులే బ్రో, ఏం చేసాం, ఆ యూట్యూబ్ని ఏం అనలేం కదా, అలా కానీ చేయాలి. యూట్యూబ్ కంటే ట్విచ్లో స్ట్రీమ్ చేయడం బెటర్ ఏమో అనిపిస్తుంది ఒక్కొక్కసారి. బట్ సర్లే, యూట్యూబ్లో ఛానల్ ఉందని అట్లనే యూట్యూబ్లో కంటిన్యూ చేస్తున్నా. పవర్ పోయింది. Very nice. నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలా? తెలుగులో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినా, ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినా? ఇంగ్లీష్ అయితే కొద్దిగా డిఫాల్ట్గా బాగుంటుంది, తెలుగులో ఏం బాగుంటుందేమో. ఒకసారి ట్రై చేస్తా. ఏ లాంగ్వేజ్లో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది? సరే, ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే చెప్తా. I'm just trying to sculpt this one, actually, this armor piece in the right side, in the right hand. On the right hand, we can see this piece, right? I'm just trying to make that one right now. I just masked on the surface of the hand, and I try to, one moment please, because it's taking time to save. Yeah, it's done. In the right hand, we can see this piece, right? I'm trying to make that one. I would just masked and extracted the mesh from the right hand. This cloth is there, right? From that, and I created this piece, and right now I'm trying to shape it like this to get that exact shape. Yeah, we have to fix these kind of gaps in between, because we will see a lot of gaps, right? We don't want to see the empty spaces in here, because there is no polygons inside of the mesh, so we have to cover that by just dragging with the mode topology tool. I always use the mode topology tool because it's really helpful for us when I'm doing some clean work. I'm just trying to attach these edges to the surface of the hand in here. Once I've done that, I'm gonna go and extrude the border for these kind of detailing in here. What I'm gonna do in here, I'm gonna press BZM to get the Z modeler brush in here. I'm just gonna go to the, I'm gonna press space, and take the polygroup border so we can get some nice shape to it if we do this. See right there, we got nice border in here just like this one, and I'm trying to extrude on top in here around the border. Not that much actually. A little bit, just like that. So we can add some kind of brights in here, but later, not right now. So once we are happy with the shape, this is just a base shape that we created in here. We just need to fix the borders and shape of the piece, armor piece actually. One moment. We didn't attach the armor piece, right? So I have to do that. I have to attach the armor piece to the cloth in here. Nicely. Just like that. Now I'm trying to go back to this cut mode from the wireframe. I'm gonna go and divide the model. Before dividing, I have to do the creasing in here. So what crease do is it just adds a little bit of edges here and there in the borders, so we don't get any kind of smoother results now. Still we are seeing some mess in here, but that won't be a problem because we can fix them just like this. Before gonna do that, I'd like to have a layer for that. So I'm gonna take a layer in here just like this. Sculpting is very easy compared to just modeling with the hand in the Maya, and of course sketching as well. Sculpting is very easy if you learn that. Should go back to the less levels in here. Let me smooth everything to match with the references in there. It's not the commercial work, it's just the work I'm doing for the practice because I really like the concept. That's done by a famous artist, but I don't know the name, but I will reveal it soon. Anyway, now we have got the piece in here. I guess it's totally fine. Too much, a bit more. I'm just trying to smooth it nicely. Not that much actually. I don't want it to be very smooth because I have to bake this, right? So I have to get a lot of detailing. So here we have got the piece in here. The hand, I'm just trying to save this project. Yeah, it's done now. What I'm going to do in here, I need to have braids just like this in here, but before that I have to fix some issues in here. I can't go without fixing anything in here because this should be attached to the hand cloth, that leather fabric, I guess. Yes, something like that here as well. I'm trying to fix them. I shouldn't see these gaps in here. Should be merged, something like this. I can flat polish it a bit more to get much better result. I'm here and just polish the things which are not good. This is fine actually, but on the top we can still fix them even though it's cloth. I'm just trying to polish them. Are you hearing any background noise? Because some guys are making noise beside of the building. I guess I can bring it up slightly, a little bit more like this. BPO, BPO. For when you press BPO, you will get the brush, polish brush actually. So it polishes the piece that you made, this cut. I can reduce the polygons level a little bit to smooth them nicely like this. Yeah, that's cool. And what I have to do in here, I have to add two pieces in here to connect them in here to here actually, and here as well. There are two pieces, 1 and 2. Have to make them. But to make them, what I have to do in here, I have to select the under piece, the cloth piece. I haven't given any detail in here because I have to cut these these pieces first. Later I have to go for the fabric detailing and wrinkles and something like that, because that's very important. And I'm trying to make something in here like this. If you want ZBrush basic tutorials, I'd like to make basic tutorials, actually not just one tutorial, but entire series for the ZBrush from start to like fundamentals of ZBrush, everything, covering everything. You guys want that? I'll be making that one. It will be a big series actually. I'll be showing each and every tool in a video. If you guys wanted that, can comment in the chat box so I can check. I guess you are listening some noise. Some guys are doing some work in the beside of the building. భగత్ బ్రో ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? బోర్ కొట్టట్లేదా ఈ కరోనా టైంలో? నేను వీటిని తయారు చేస్తున్నా ఇప్పుడు. I'm just trying to make these pieces because they are connecting to this piece, right? So ఇంగ్లీష్లో చెప్పడమే చాలా ఈజీగా ఉంది బ్రో. తెలుగులో చెప్పేదానికి కొంచెం ఏదోలాగుంది. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna create some basic tutorials for the ZBrush and Maya and texturing, a lot of things, right? I'll be making a lot of series for starter guys who are starting with the softwares, just like sculpting, modeling. I'll be covering everything. I guess I'm pretty much done with the shaping in here. I guess I have to have this mask in here, not in here actually, but that won't be a problem. I can still fix after extracting the mesh from the cloth piece in here. I'm just trying to blur the mask, and I'm gonna go to the subtle palette in here, and I'm gonna try to extract the mesh. See here, the mesh has been extracted, and I'm trying to make some kind of piece in here. This looks like a belt, not exactly that, but looks like a belt that is connecting this piece to the hand actually tightly. I'm gonna delete the hidden stuff in here, and I'm gonna turn on the wireframe mode to check the wireframe. Before I'm gonna do that, I have to save the project. I cannot believe the ZBrush because it crashes. And it's just trying to save. Now I've turned on the solo mode in here. Let me explain basic user interface for you because it might be confusing for you because you are seeing the ZBrush for the first time, I guess. This is the ZBrush user interface generally when we face, but you don't see these options in the start. I've just added and I've just made my own custom UI to the ZBrush in the ZBrush actually, and right now we will be getting the brush palette in here. We have a lot of brushes in here. We can use whatever the brush is necessary to use to make the particular thing. These are the basic and standard brushes that we use often to create a lot of polygon surfaces like the shapes like this and many more. Mostly we will use the standard brush, and we will use the clay buildup the most of the times, and we will use the mouth topology tool and mouth tool polish sometimes, and we use damn standard. I guess it's in there. Here is the damn standard brush, and here we have the strokes. I generally use the dots the most of the time, and the alpha, if we need to apply any alpha we can do that with this. And here we have the materials. We can apply any material that we want to have on the surface of the geometry in here. If you select this, the material has been changed. If you select this, the material has been changed in here. So I'm gonna go to the basic material. That's my favorite material actually. And here is the light. You can control the light however you want in ZBrush. Let me show from this angle with this full character. This is how we can control the light as we need. So I'm just gonna be putting the, we can go and increase the diffuse to the basic material, and let me go to the edit mode. If you do not switch, actually if you be in the edit mode, you can take the polygon primitive, but you cannot edit. If you go into the edit mode, we can edit the model, but to clear this scene we have to press Ctrl+N. So we cleared that. When you start the ZBrush for the first time, the edit mode will be off, so you have to turn on this, and draw will be default. And here we have the RGB color. If you are painting something like texturing something, you can turn on this RGB, but right now we are sculpting, so I am in the Z art. What it do is we can sculpt on the surface directly like this. If we use the RGB, we can paint, but we use the Z art, we can do sculpting here. So I'm trying to make this piece, right? So what I'm gonna do in here, I'm just trying to I just tried to extract the mesh, and right now I'm trying to make this kind of shape in here. But of course we have the awkward shapes in here, but we will be fixing them. We have to go to the off and fix them. Right now we have this remeshner. We have to do that 2-3 times to get the low poly version of the base shape, and after that we have to go to the brush, the move topology brush, and move it cleanly actually, and here as well have to move very cleanly in the nice way and shape them like this. It's pretty easy actually to do, but it takes a lot of time. You have to spend time. Patience equal to art actually. Have to be very patient while doing art, otherwise it won't work. So I'm trying to shape them nicely. Now I'm just trying to smooth them. Here as well I have to shape them nicely. I'm gonna turn on double in here because I cannot see the surface, back surface, right? So I have to see that. So to see that I have to turn on the double in here. So now I can able to see all the mesh in all the sides. So right now I'm trying to shape them nicely. I'm trying to go to the deformation tab, so I can remove some of the crisp edges just like this, and I can polish a little bit, not that much, polish by feature actually. So I'm just trying to polish the borders just like that, and I'm trying to go to the ZBrush and remeshner again, because that's very important to shape the stuff as we need. So we can shape them nicely like this. Hello, Kiriti SK. How are you doing? I guess this, if I do streaming on the YouTube and leave the videos like that, the learners might see the videos and learn from the streams that I'm doing here. That's why I'm trying to stream directly on the YouTube instead of going for any other sites. I'm gonna try to do remeshner. This is remesher. Once we've done that, we will get some clean topology for the pieces that we are making. Still, we need some cool topology in here. I'm just trying to reduce the topology by pressing off in here because this is too much. I guess this is fine. Let me check. That's cool, but this is going under the surface, but it should be coming top, right? I'm just trying to pull them up by using the mount topology tool in here, just like this. I can move a little bit more. Okay. Then I have to bring it up. I can still reduce the width here as well, but I'd like to reduce them more. Now it's perfect, right? Yeah, that's cool. Once you're done that, what you have to do, I'm gonna try to extrude the polygons in here that I've made. Go to BZM, ZModeler, and I'm gonna try to extrude all polygons so I can extrude the whole mesh like this. And I'm gonna go to the mount topology tool to shape them nicely, just like this. Here as well, and of course here as well. I can do this. మొన్న Unreal Engine software use చేసి ఇప్పుడు ఏంది రెండింటికి ఏమైనా Okay, you are asking the differences between the ZBrush and Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is a game engine. We cannot create or sculpt any kind of characters in Unreal Engine. It is a game engine. We make games using Unreal Engine, but we cannot sculpt or create characters using Unreal Engine because this ZBrush is sculpting software. You can sculpt and create whatever the character you want, but in Unreal Engine we put these characters which we made from the ZBrush and Maya, and we put those characters into Unreal Engine and make the game. But Unreal Engine is not a sculpting software. We have to sculpt and create the characters using ZBrush Maya, and we just put those characters into game engine and we give the program animation and make the game. That's how it works. This is both the softwares are completely different. What I have to tell now, this is just a sculpting software. You can model anything, you can do any character, you can create anything in here. But in the Unreal Engine, once you created this stuff in the ZBrush and Maya, you need to export them and import them into Unreal Engine and use them for your game or any kind of level design. Some people uses Unreal Engine for the film production, creating films, VFX, and some people uses Unreal Engine for the architecture design, and some people uses Unreal Engine for the VR, AR stuff. And I uses Unreal Engine for presentation purposes, and I like to see my characters in the Unreal Engine. That's really nice, right? That's really nice engine. Actually, you can create this stuff in here and take them into Unreal Engine for the presentation. Before you've seen all of those stuff, those are in the Unreal Engine, but those stuff are made in ZBrush and Maya, and they are just rendered. I mean, the presentation has been done using the Unreal Engine, because we cannot present the final real-time models in ZBrush. ZBrush is a sculpting software. We can present all the sculpt that we do, but we cannot make games using ZBrush. This is not a game engine. This is just a game software, game character software. Like, you can create any software for the game, but you cannot make the game in ZBrush. You can create the characters, props, and stuff like that for your game, but you cannot create the game in here because it's just a sculpting software. And so I've finished making this, and right now what I have to do in here, I'm gonna extrude the borders, I guess poly border in here, so I can get some nice shapes. I'm gonna extrude the borders just like that, and extrude the borders again here as well. We are missing that, right? So let me check inside. Yeah, they're working totally fine. So I'm just trying to extrude a little bit. Now you understood the differences between the ZBrush and Unreal Engine, right? Unreal Engine is a game software, game creation software, and ZBrush is a sculpting software. If you have any more doubts, you can ask. I'll be answering cleanly. You are still confused between these softwares, you can check them in the upcoming videos, because I'll be making a lot of videos. Here as well, just like that. This is cool, but the width is too much, right? I'm trying to reduce the width in here. Here as well, I'm trying to reduce the width. This is fabric, so the shapes doesn't matter, even though they are having some clumsy stuff. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna save this off right now. For each and every object that you make and each and every step you do, you have to save the file, means the main stages of the model. 3D animation kuda ive softwares use chestara. In the 3D animation we use Maya tool. You can see that Autodesk Maya, right? To do animation we use that Autodesk Maya, but we just create the characters using this. Of course we use Autodesk Maya, 3ds Max for animation. Once we've done sculpting in here, we will take this model into Maya and we will try to add bones for that. After adding the bones, bones means the rigging. Once the rigging process is done, we'll be making animations for the model and take them into the game engine and make the game. and that's okay. I can still bring these ends down here as well, here as well. Oh, thank you, Rahul Richard. That's really nice. I'm gonna go and do something in here, just like this. So we will get this kind of shape in here. I can still do something in here. Just like this. Okay, now I'm gonna divide the mesh just like this, so I can get the clean shape of the piece that I'm making. So it's done, and now I'm gonna go and make these bowls. I don't know what they call. They're looking like screws. I got a message. And now I'm trying to make some kind of braids, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go and make the braids in here. Let me save this in. I cannot believe the ZBrush because it can crash at any time. It's good to save every time that you go to the next level. Once it's done, I'm trying to find my own brushes that I've gathered from the long years. Welcome to my job. Okay, I'm gonna go and check some brushes in here. I guess here it is. This is bright. Let me use one of the bright in here. Ta-da! I'm just trying to draw. Action cancelled. Okay, the mesh has layers. That's okay. I'm trying to take the duplicate this, and I'm gonna delete the mesh in here. I mean delete lever. Okay, layers are there. I have to bake them all and delete iron lever. So now I can draw. Yeah, just like this. So what you can do, it has to be following the mesh like this, and here as well. One moment, it should be continuing. Just wait a minute. No way. Let me go in here. Come on, buddy. So I guess this is fine. A little bit more. Wow. No way. Come on, connect. Guess a little bit more should be added. That's too much, dude. This looks 3 actually. I can go with the 2 instead of 3. Let me try again. 2 is awkward too. Let me find more. Lalo. Here we have the. Yes, this is okay. I can find only this in here. Wait a minute, I have to continue just like that. Once I'm done that, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna clear the cars in the stroke car functions or car functions. Are clear? Delete. And I'm gonna go to the mouth. This time I'm using mouth because this has clean shape in here, right? I don't want to mess up with anything in here. So if I use the mouth tool, I can move it as I want. But if I use mouth topology, I can move only one strip. I don't want that, right? So I'm trying to now I'm gonna go and close the holes because I don't want to have any holes in here. Modify and close holes, so it covers the holes in here. So I'm trying to attach them nicely in here. Oh yeah, we are moving the back surface as well, but we don't want to move anything in here, right? I'm just trying to capture this. Sorry, I'm just trying to delete this. Just split this stuff. Delete hidden. Yeah, now that's gone and we are left with the braids in here. So we can attach them nicely. This is surface that we have in here. And what if we do something like this? That's okay. If we need to get exactly like that, we can get but I have to use the not ZBrush, but I have to use Maya for creating the nano mesh for that. But I'm happy with this one actually. I'm trying to pull them up. Maybe I can cover that fully. Come on, buddy. I'm sleepy, very sleepy now. I don't know. My melatonin releases in the large amounts in the daytime, and in nighttime my brain be very active because melatonin won't be released. I guess that is okay. Now I'm gonna go and make the screws like that. Let me check in all the angles. That is okay. I can still bring them down. Let me save the scene. Now what I have to do, I can make the piece in this piece, or I can check for more shapes like that. Let me find if I have any more brushes for that. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna duplicate, take all of the layers. I'm gonna delete. For one moment, I cannot do that. Hide. So now I'm gonna delete the lower. Maybe I can reduce this lower and higher. So I can have the much less dense mesh in here. So right now I'm trying to do something. That is, I'm trying to check the brushes if I can find. I guess this is cool, but still I can check more. Simple. This is not good, right? Okay. This is cool. Not all right. Let me check for more. Where can I find? I should make. There are a lot of tools, but there are no braids like that. I can download from the internet. If I need, I can make them too. I want to use it. Anyway, I'm gonna go and make some screws to place on top of them. I can generate from here. Let me go and generate them. I'm gonna generate only one this time because I can duplicate them all over wherever I want. Now I'm gonna extrude them. Extract. I'm just using some my language in here. 001. Extract. Accept. Now I'm deleting the under faces because I don't like to have them. I've deleted that because I have to use the Z modeler nicely in here, so I don't want to have them. And I'm gonna delete the, not deleting, I'm just gonna remesh it with the off percentage so I can get some cleaner results. So I'm gonna go in here and do some deformation by feature so I can get round shape in here, and still I can shape them as I want. Wait a minute, like that. Once we get the shape, we can remesh it more. That's okay, but can still increase the count. I'm gonna use BZM to get the Z modeler and I'm trying to extrude all polygons in here. Something is wrong, but I can delete the history in here. Let's do again. What's fucking wrong with this? Okay. Polygons. Go to delete. some kind of issue is going here. Anyway, I have to make that. Sometimes ZBrush behaves very awkwardly, which I don't really like. Delete this. Let me do it again. And delete the back face. And remesh it. And let me do it now. BZM and extrude. Yeah, now it's working. Sometimes ZBrush behaves very awkwardly, but okay, we have nothing to do. And I'm trying to extrude from the border tool, just like that. And I'm gonna extrude the poly group in here. Poly group all. Maybe no way. Just the poly group. In front, the poly group. The heck is going here? La la la. Okay, now it's working. So here we have got the shape that we won't need it. Okay, and I'm gonna go and scale it down because I don't like to have this big. Wait a minute, where are you going? I have to turn on local symmetry to work with this properly. I can reduce, I can increase. Anyway, I'm gonna place this. Nicely like that. Maybe in here. We cannot see that clearly in there, in the reference, in the concept, not even the reference. Okay, now I'm gonna scale it up. Place them nicely. Maybe and rotate a little bit like this. And I'm gonna go to the draw mode. Let's check from the far. Yeah, that's cool. And I'm gonna start the gizmo in here, and I'm trying to press Control Alt to duplicate and place this. Wait a minute, we'll have the work with this. Just something like this. Yes, I can scale it down. And this one as well, like that. And I'm gonna place by doing duplication again. Got a message, one moment. Oh, no, I'm trying to place these screws all over. Of course, this is floating, but we can fix them anyway. Good to fix now, right? Let me fix them. Yeah, that's done. And I'm gonna go and duplicate this and put on this belt. Looks kind of belt, but they are like holders. Let me put it in here and duplicate again. place them nicely. Just like, and I have to duplicate it again because I have to place in the back side as well. So I'm gonna go and duplicate this, and I'm gonna rotate that. I don't want it to be floating in the air. Of course, there is no air in the ZBrush until 2020, but now 2021 has got the gravity, so there is oxygen in the ZBrush. Just kidding. Now I'm gonna place this is here. Like this. A bit more. I can still fix them when I'm sculpting, so don't worry about that. You just need to place them nicely first, and I'm gonna go and duplicate it, put that in here. I still have one more thing to be done here, but I'll be doing that later because I have to make this piece separately, the entire piece actually. I would have done a little bit more like this, but this looks kind of fabric and this is metallic. This piece is one, and this is kind of looks like metallic, but not metallic actually. This is fabric. We can see those holes in here, but in here it's totally metallic. In the belt there are leather actually here. I'm gonna try to place this one as well. I don't want it to be floating on the air. ZBrush has got air. 2021. Gravity. Gravity. I've placed this. I guess we pretty much done with them. I'm gonna go to the normal mode in here. I guess we've done this. So I'm gonna save the scene in here. So I need to place one more in here just like that, but before that I'll make this piece, then I'll go for that. I can sculpt fold and details in here, but I have to have the clear pieces on top of them so I can clearly know where to put the folds. And I'm gonna make this piece in here right now. Feeling very sleepy now. The power has gone again. Anyway, I have the inverter in the home, but doesn't really a problem. I can work for 10 hours, 20 hours. I'm gonna go to the solo mode so I can paint however I want. This piece is completely different in that side. I guess I should make in this process in this way instead of making entire piece. Let me go and make the first piece. I'm gonna get my Huan 24 Pros very soon, so I'll be able to draw exactly on the screen instead of drawing on the tablet. This is a piece. I don't want it to be that much. I can still cut that off because that won't be appearing right. Anyway, I'll be having that, but I'll be reducing the borders in here. I need to have this until here, like this. Now I'm gonna go and create the mesh by going to this subtool palette, extract, accept that. Wait a minute, we are left with this piece, and I'm gonna go to the geometry tab of remesh it. Hi bro, Tukwan bro, you came and messaged me at 2:57 and now I'm seeing that. How are you bro? Where can I get these kind of brushes? Okay, Rahul Richard is asking where can I get these kind of brushes. The brushes are free actually. The all the brushes I'm using here are free. You can find them in the Bad King. Yeah, the Bad King website. Bad, BADKING, Bad King. You can grab all the brushes for free. I'm trying to do something in here. I still need to fix these edges, but before that I'd like to save the scene. That's really important thing. And I have to refresh it. One moment. I'm gonna go in here and deform it a bit. I like to have some clean topology. So I'm fucking wrong with the way. No, I shouldn't use these kind of words because YouTube will detect them. Anyway, I'm gonna try to remesh it again, and I'm trying to shape them nicely. This is pretty simple to do. This is a simple work actually, and I'm trying to make one more time remesh, just like that, and smooth the surface a little bit so we don't get any harsh lines. And this guy under, we have to bring that up a little bit. I guess you can't pull them like that. There must be something going inside. Anyway, that's not clear, right? So we have to do with the imagination, like this. That's cool. Now I'm trying to adjust this stuff more and more. I think is very important. Now it's cool to go. Now I'm trying to extrude them. No way. I don't want to do that. Oh, perfect. I don't want it to be doing fully, but a bit. The flights are going in here. I'm trying to extrude the border. Something a little bit more. That's okay. I'm trying to shape them nicely again. That's too much in size. And scale it down. And I can shape it like this. And I'm gonna extrude that again. Not that much, but little. EME. I don't know why I'm not getting comments quickly, because I'm getting comments very slowly in here. Maybe YouTube's issue, but that's okay. You can still see the live stream later. Okay, I'm pretty much done. This still need to fix a few things in here. Here as well. I can still move this to here, but anyway, let me fix this first. A little bit more. Going like, we can still have the one piece on top of it, so it doesn't matter from there. Cannot just things now. All right, these can be going like that. From the far, we can observe anything. That's a good technique. So, and once I'm done with this, I can divide the model. That I don't know how it is, but once I place the piece on top of it, it will be covered. one more time. I'm trying to add a layer so I can smooth them nicely. This is my own process actually. I learned fermenting always. After making hundreds of armors, but I've never put any of those works into my portfolio because they are not belongs to me. I've worked for the people, companies. And right now I'm gonna make this piece. Of course I can make the designs later. Very simple job to do. And save this off because I'm gonna do another piece in here. Now I'm gonna try to make one more piece. I guess you guys learned something today watching the live stream. I'm just drawing awkwardly in here. But anyway, work. Don't know how is their back side, but I'm trying to imagine how will it be. And I guess this is one more piece. I need to adjust that because it is continuing here, I guess. Anyway, I can still do that later. Let me fix this shape. Let me do the shape right now. Good. Right. More topology tool. Trying to put, just trying to shape it now. Reduce a little bit. And this piece can be moved. The shape is so I can do pretty simple job. Here as well. All right with this. Are there anybody? If you are there, just comment your name. Where are you from? I'd like to see, like to read actually. So right now I can still fix them. One moment. Wait a minute, I shouldn't have done that. I guess after this piece I might end this live. Because I'm feeling very sleepy. That's all right. I'm gonna increase the count and shape properly. More time. My cat is resting on top of the table. Let me smooth this clearly. Why the hell are you being like? Should be nice, right? Yo, so wait a minute. I can feel shape. Oh, and this angle. When you attach the wrist like this, it will be looking like that. Now still got to do a lot of job. Yes, ready now. Yeah, cool. Got that weird triangles. Now I'm trying to get lucky. One more time. Yeah, cool. Now it's done nicely. I can do things. Still can do. One moment, please. Let me try to use some kind of tool here. Come on. Yes, that is all right. I'm trying to this work. Now I'm trying to shoot everything. Just something like that. And I'm trying to extrude the border. All right, we've done. I still need to fix few things in adjusting the width. things. Armors are made nicely. There won't be robotic, so it will be very fun to make them. Try to it. But can still bring it down too much. Wait a minute. That to this. Sometimes when we are in the mode tool, the switching between the subtools won't work. That time I have to go to the standard brush to make it work properly. I guess I have done pretty much nicely in here. Oh, now this guy is talented. Many people will say that, but all the talent will come when we do hard work. Common for every artist. I guess I'm done for today. I'll be sculpting a lot of things tomorrow. There are a lot of things to sculpt. Subscribe to my channel because I'll be streaming a lot and I'll be making a lot of tutorials for you guys. And it is kind of tutorial as well. So many people don't know how to do this kind of stuff, so people can learn now. All right, now it's time to go and finish the job later. I'm so sleepy now. My cat is coming. All right. Ma. All right. On off. Matter. I have to do a lot of texturing work later. Be ready to watch that. Guys, I'll be doing that soon. I still have got a lot of things to do, the skin details and a lot of stuff. I'll be doing that. Once I'm done with the armor, I'm gonna go and refine the character again because this is fully symmetrical character right now. I still need to sculpt asymmetric detailing and of course the skin details. I'll be showing everything in here probably if I come to the live. All right, I'm gonna go, guys. Take care. Subscribe to the channel and share the video. Take care.